Hello and welcome. You don't need to do anything right now. Just get comfortable. Pull the blanket up a little higher and let your eyes rest if they haven't already closed. Tonight, I want to tell you a story. Not a story about kings or wars or far-off places, though we'll pass through a few of those. Tonight's story is about something much closer to you, something you do every single night, almost without thinking about it. Tonight, I want to tell you the story of sleep itself. A long, long time ago, before electric light, before clocks hung on walls, before anyone thought to ask, "What time is it?" People slept differently than we do now. Historians who study old letters and diaries have found something curious. In many villages across Europe, a few hundred years ago, people didn't sleep in one long stretch through the night. They slept in two. The first sleep would begin shortly after dark, a few hours of deep, heavy rest, and then they would wake, not in alarm, not in worry. This waking was expected, ordinary, almost gentle. People called it the watch. For an hour, sometimes two, in the quiet middle of the night, they would lie in the dark and think. Some prayed, some talked softly with whoever lay beside them. Some got up, tended a low fire, and then climbed back into bed for a second sleep that carried them until morning. Two sleeps, a little island of wakefulness floating between them, right in the heart of the night. Isn't that a strange, quiet comfort? To know that if you ever wake in the small hours of the night and can't quite fall back, you are not broken. You are not doing it wrong. You are, in a way, doing something very old, something human beings have always done. The ancient Greeks had a story for this nightly journey too. They imagined a god named Hypnos, who lived in a cave at the edge of the world, where the sun never quite reached and the air always stayed soft and dim. No rooster crowed there, no dog barked. Even the sea, they said, grew quiet as it passed his shore, so that nothing would disturb his rest. Hypnos had 1,000 sons, and one of them was named Morpheus, the god who could take any human shape and who would slip into people's dreams at night, wearing the face of someone they loved, to bring them messages or comfort or simply company in the dark. We still carry his name today, quietly in the word morphine, a medicine once used to ease pain and bring sleep to those who suffered. Two brothers then, one who closes your eyes, and one who keeps you company once they're closed. For most of human history, night was dark, truly dark. The only light came from the moon, from stars, from a small oil lamp, or a dying fire. When the sun went down, the world quieted with it. There was very little reason and very little light to stay awake. That began to change slowly. Candles, then gas lamps lighting city streets, and then, a little over a century ago, the electric bulb. And suddenly, night could be pushed back, held at arm's length, delayed. We gained so much from that light. But somewhere in the brightness, we lost that old, easy relationship with darkness. We started treating sleep like an interruption, instead of like the second half of a whole day. It wasn't until the 20th century that scientists, watching sleeping volunteers in quiet laboratories, discovered that sleep itself has a rhythm, deep in light, cycling through the night like slow rolling waves. And that somewhere in those cycles, our eyes begin to move rapidly beneath closed lids, and our minds open the door to dreams. They call it REM sleep. Rapid eye movement. It's where Morpheus still visits, in his own quiet scientific way. Story-shaped chemistry moving through a resting mind. So tonight, as you lie here, know that you're taking part in something very old. Long before phones, before cities, before written language even, people closed their eyes in the dark and trusted that they would be all right until morning. You don't have to do anything else. The story is over now. Just let your breathing slow, a little more with every breath out, and let the rest of the night take care of itself. Good night.